In this video, I'm going to show you how to craft a social media bio that gets visitors to turn into customers on autopilot. I'm also going to show you some examples of brands that have done a fantastic job when it comes to creating social media bios. And we're actually going to create a social media bio for a business, well, a make-believe business for the purpose of this video from scratch. Let's get started. So let's kick things off by showing you what a fantastic bio looks like, okay? We're going to look at 3 different brands here. The first one is Dang. So Dang is a skincare fragrance brand, and their bio starts off with trusted skincare for people of color. Now, that is what you will call a unique selling point, USP. Basically, that is why Dang is different from other brands out there. Then you go to clear dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and acne. Next up, you have boost your glow and confidence. I love that. And then you can speak to an even skin tone expert. So that's probably like a dermatologist or something like that, right? So you can see their bio is very compact, it's very niche, it's very tight. It speaks to one person or one target customer, one customer avatar to a T. It speaks to somebody that is of color, right? That probably has dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or acne issues, and they are trying to build confidence and glow in their own skin. Obviously, Dang is a solid 10 over 10, like 10 over 10, straightforward. Now let's move on to Rhode. Now, Rhode is a beauty product, right? And Rhode is a bit tricky. Rhode is a bit tricky because they are Western, but basically, Rhode is not perfect, right? He also has his issues. And I'll show you, or give you an example, especially as an African entrepreneur. And let me explain. One of everything really good. What does that mean? What does that mean, please? Okay, fine. A new philosophy on skincare developed by Hailey Bieber. Now, they have used the strength of Hailey Bieber to practically build around this entire brand. And this is not the first time something like this is happening. Skims is built around Kim Kardashian, right? That sort of thing. So that's exactly what they've done here. Now, what they have here at just under that sentence, vegan, cruelty-free, dermatologist developed. I would actually put that first because that's some sort of social proof or authority-driven USP where this product is clean. We didn't test it on animals, right? We didn't test it on animals. It's clean, and we actually worked with professional skincare dermatologists, or whatever you want to call them, things like that, right? I would probably start with that. But again, just because of how powerful the Hailey Bieber brand is, I understand why they've done it this way. But if you don't have such a powerful influencer, or you yourself that I'm talking to you, you're not a powerful influencer, please do not model your bio like this. I'm going to link this in the description. You can go and get this. Copy it and paste it to your own platform, whether you're using ChatGPT, whether you're using Gemini, whether you're using Claude, is up to you. However, there are certain things I want you to understand as you are pasting it. As I've shown you in the examples we looked at, you need to know who you are speaking to directly. Some people call it an ideal customer profile, ICP, customer avatar, brand persona, target customer. They are all the same thing, okay? However, if you don't know who these people are, you are going to be talking to everybody. If you're talking to everybody, you are talking to nobody, okay? Now, one of the easiest ways to know who you are talking to is to actually ask yourself very, very simple questions. What gender is this? How old are they? Those sort of things. Here's an example of a customer avatar that I'm also going to link in the description that you can recreate for yourself. I've given this person a name. You can see her age. You can see one of the key things that she's concerned about. You can see her motivation and things like that. Just so you know, this customer avatar was created for a business that sells food. They have a restaurant and a lounge, that sort of thing, right? That's who this customer avatar is for. When you get access to this template, modify it for your own business or for your own brand. Now that you know who your ideal customer is, you need to know what your USP is for that ideal customer. When it comes to picking USPs, majority of the time, there are only 3 options you can pick from, just 3. Either you are competing on price, you are competing on quality, or you are competing on differentiation. Now, prices work when you are selling to the masses. Let me just point that out there. So if you're selling I don't want to use the word cheap product, but if you're selling an affordable product that the masses can buy, you typically want to be differentiated through price most of the time. Okay, good. But quality is probably when you want to sell a higher end product, right? You want to sell a higher end product. If your quality is crap, most likely your price is cheap or on the lower end, that sort of thing. I don't like using the word cheap. I don't like it. Anyways, differentiation. Now, the way you want to use differentiation, let me give you an example. We went for dinner and I took her to RSVP. Okay, so I took her to RSVP. We had an amazing time. RSVP have one of the best cheesecakes I've ever had in my life, and I've had cheesecakes from different places around the world, but RSVP's cheesecake, top. Anyways, I took her to RSVP. We ended up spending about 300 and something, or I'm not sure, between 280 and 320. I think that's where the price range was. I really can't remember. But she had a good time, right? The experience was amazing. The guys there were amazing. We left an interesting tip. Everybody was happy. We came home. We slept. Amazing. No kicking on the bed. Stay on your side, I stay on my side. That sort of thing. The next day, we were hungry. Did we go to RSVP again? No. We went to Chicken Republic and we bought referral marks, which I love. If you know, I talk about referral marks a lot on this channel. But yes, anyways, that's an example of how you can use differentiation. Right? RSVP was a luxury experience, most times a one-off when you have business meetings, things like that. You should not be, again, I don't know who I'm speaking to here. I'm speaking to billionaires, but ideally you should not be, I don't want to say this out loud, but you shouldn't be eating at RSVP every day. You shouldn't. Well, maybe dinner. You shouldn't be eating their dinner like full three-course meal every day. You shouldn't. That's my opinion. Use your money. I advise you don't use your money. But yes, so that's how RSVP have differentiated themselves as a high-end, I don't want to, they are a luxury restaurant to a certain degree, but a high-end restaurant. Let's use the word high-end. Okay, let's use the word high-end. But that's how RSVP have differentiated themselves, and they are seen as a high-end restaurant. Okay, now when you are picking the USP for your own business, you have to pick one: price, quality, or differentiation. Pick one. Just pick one. If you think you can pull it off, then you can mix and match. So price and quality typically go hand in hand when you're selling something that is high. Differentiation is when you typically works when you are niching down or selling something to a separate group of people. So what do I mean by that? Dang has shown you a perfect example, right? Dang is focused and niche to people of color, people mostly from Africa. Now that you know the USP of your business, your tone of voice, is pretty straightforward. Are you friendly? Are you professional? Are you a clean talker? Are you are you a bit sassy, or things like that? Again, this particular channel, I like to speak to you almost like you and I are in the same room. And I also try to make sure that I make everything simple to understand. I don't like to use a lot of big marketing or business grammar to show that, my intelligence is high. No. I don't like that. I want to make complex things simple. That's one of the key targets for this particular channel, right? And again, when you are doing your own business or working on your own business bio, what exactly is that tone of voice? Do you want to be friendly? Do you want to be funny? Do you want to be a bit edgy? Again, someone like Elon Musk, you can understand his tone of voice, and it actually comes out in his brand, his personal brand. Okay, that sort of thing. And then you want to pick the platform. Now, the reason why picking the platform is also very important is because every platform is different. So for YouTube, you wouldn't want a short bio. You would probably want a long bio. Maybe not long, but a bio that focuses a lot on the people that are going to watch your videos. What is in it for them? Why should they subscribe? That sort of thing. With Instagram or Facebook, your bio, in my honest opinion, should actually lead people to a sale. So your bio should lead people to either send you a message on WhatsApp. Dang has the skin level tone experts that you can book a call with, or just go to a particular product page on your e-store that has your best sellers or has a lot about the products that you know that your target customer would want to buy from you immediately. Don't send people to your homepage, or don't send people to Don't send people to some weird ass page that talks about the story of the brand, why you started, all of that. They're already on social media. Tell the story on social media. Don't send them to a page or a YouTube link that tells them the story again. Why are we wasting time? We want to make some money. So you can tell when I start talking about money, I get passionate. But on a more serious note, take them to where they will make a buying decision, please. Either booking a call, whether it's a free call or a discovery call, that's fine. But push them closer towards them making a purchase or getting to understand your business more. So now let's put everything we've learned into practice. Help me create an optimized social media buyer for my men's fashion business. So this is a fashion business. It's called Xavier Collections. It targets customers between 24 to 45. And the main USP for this particular business is we go from customers placing an order to doorstep delivery in 72 hours, right? 72 working hours. If you know, you know that working is very important to add, right? So that's our USP. So if somebody orders something on Monday, they will get it ideally Thursday morning, that sort of thing, or Wednesday evening actually. Okay, now modify as you see fit for your business. Okay, but this is just an example that I want us to work with. So option 1, strong and direct. Xavier Collection, premium men's traditional wear, kaftans, dashikis, agbadas. Order today, doorstep in 72 hours. Look powerful, arrive different. Option 2, bold and aspirational. For men who never repeat energy, luxury kaftans and agbada, high quality, affordable, delivered in 72 hours or less. Statement traditional wear for elite men, kaftans, dashikis, blah, on every event. Weekend ready in 72 hours. Premium. Okay, so now we have these 5 options. Okay, we have these 5 options that ChatGPT has also given me their own top pick. Premium kaftans. So let's have some fun here. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit from different places. Okay, now I think I said this, I say this a lot, but I've said it in my previous videos, where whatever ChatGPT gives you shouldn't be the first thing you want to work with. Again, it's just giving you an aggregate of different data touch points. You, as the owner of the business, should be able to put your own spin to it, your own flavor, your own taste to it, that sort of thing. And that's what we're going to do here. So I like this style without delay. I'm just going to use that. So style without delay. Let's go. Yeah, I think I like this. For men who dress to be remembered, premium kaftans, dashikis, and agbadas delivered to your doorstep within 72 hours. Click to shop to order, to place your order. Now, what we can also do is, so this is option 1. Option 2 could be click to speak to make it more professional, to make it sound more a fashion designer. So let's personalize it a bit. Click to speak to your fashion designer. For men who dress to be remembered, premium kaftans, dashikis, and agbadas delivered to your door, to your doorstep, delivered to your door. Let's go with door. Yep, I like this. This sounds cool. Let's see. Good direction, strong. Let's refine female premium. Blah 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 blah. So again, we have now remodeled it, and to be fair, I think I agree with ChatGPT where it says this sounds better than delivered to your door. At your door, it's on stars. I like this. Order now feels decisive and premium. Yeah. So there you go. This is pretty much what we're gonna go with. Let me know what you think, but yeah, I think this is what we're gonna go with. Let's see this one. Speak to a designer. Oh, this looks better. I would actually, yeah, hold on. hold on. I'll go with B. So that's pretty much how you want to use this. Like I said, the links to the bio, the customer avatar template as well, it will all be in the description. Let me know what you guys do. Like, let me know the results when you also update it on your own bio. I'm sure you will see some good results. Now, how do you get people to see the bio is a different thing entirely, and it's mostly two options. Either through organic content, you post some organic content, people like it, they're like, oh, what business is this? Then they click on your social media profile to see your bio, or you run paid advertising. Now, I prefer paid advertising because you kind of brute force your way through and begin to make money faster. So I have a playlist that focuses on how you can start your first paid advertising journey, whether you are new to Facebook ads, things like that, or you're having like you're at an intermediate level, that sort of thing. I have that playlist. If you just want a checklist video that shows you how to go from your first ad to your second, third, fourth, fifth ad to start making some money with Facebook ads for your business, then just watch this video here. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Tell your family I said hi, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.